So I just purchased this LCD writing tablet. It's the 8.5 inch, and I got the black with the neon colors. So I thought I would share just my experience with it so far. It really doesn't come with anything special. There is a manual that pretty much says nothing, and there is a magnet. I read in the feedback that some people got an extra battery, no extra battery, but it's basically just the tablet itself. And the tablet does come with a little pin that is stuck in there. You can just kind of pop that out. It's pretty cool. Now the one thing is, it's not, when you write on this, you just erase it. You can't save it or anything, and you can just kind of, I'm not an artist or anything, but you can just kind of draw or write whatever you want. So it's pretty cool. The one thing that I don't really like is if I'm trying to use it for something like showing it on camera. This is a little bit darker down here, but just for doodling, it's really cool. Or taking notes, and then even though you can't save it, you can just take a picture of it and have your notes saved that way. So very cool. There is a little hole here. And this hole had said, kind of to prop it up or whatever. I don't know what you're going to prop it up with. There was no special stick. I guess you could do it that way if you really wanted to. And then the magnet, you could always have on the board. And then to erase it, there's just the little trash can, and it erases everything. There is, like I said, no saving it. Now, I've read that you can use this up to 50,000 times, and I can imagine it would not take long to go through that. But they do let you change the battery on this. So if you turn it around, some people have commented that the battery was hard to change. Well, you're going to pop it out right here, but before you do that, you have to unscrew the little screw here. So I just got the little eyeglass screwdriver, and even though it's not the right one, just sticking it in there works. So I can just kind of twist it off, and then it pops right out. But you have to be careful because it's super tiny. And then put that down to the side, and then you can go back to the front, and you can kind of squeeze that little button in there and then just pop it out, and there's the battery. And so for replacement battery, it's the CR2016. So if you wanted to get the replacement 3-volt battery. But anyways, really cool that you can replace that. It's not a disposable gadget. And then just slide that back in. Then you can just put the screw back in there and tighten it up. You have to be careful because the screw is super tiny, really kind of hard to maneuver. I mean, I would almost be like, don't put it back in there, just put a piece of tape. One thing that's pretty cool, they do give you the stylus to draw with, but if you can't find it or you don't want to bother with it, you could use your finger just to write it as well. So that's pretty cool. And then the other thing is, there is no eraser. So where you would like to be able to erase something, when you erase it, you have to really just trash the whole thing. But again, any notes that you write, which is kind of what I've really been using it for, is just writing myself notes. Then you can just take a picture, and when you're done doing whatever you're supposed to do or whatever you need the notes for, then you can just kind of erase it.